So Democracy Spring has come to a conclusion. I like this report from Mediaite on it. They explain the arc of how things went. Today, Ben and Jerry's got arrested. I'll tell you all about that in a second. But first, they explain in the beginning of the article, when the Democracy Spring demonstrations at the U.S. Capitol started 8 days ago, they were made up of known activists like the Young Turks Cenk Uygur. There wasn't a lot of surprise when the usual suspects attended a protest against money in politics with the express purpose of being arrested for it. Okay. I like that I'm now apparently one of the usual suspects. So, starts out like, ho-hum, usual suspects, the people that actually care about democracy. All right. Then, though, wait, it got interesting. 5 days in, though, actress Rosario Dawson got arrested. And so they then explained that it got hit. All of a sudden, it's interesting. Okay, we got celebrities that are arrested. Now, Rosario Dawson is phenomenal. She's been an activist her whole life, and she's been fighting for these causes. But if they view her attending as extraordinary, fantastic. And they're right. That got so much more media coverage. And so she made an enormous difference. And so, and for all the conservatives who say, oh, actors shouldn't speak up. Yeah, people whose job is to express their vision of the world should be quiet. That makes sense. Hey, no, you see what happens? This is the reason they don't want actors, celebrities, whoever else speaking out, is that when they do, it gets a lot of attention. And the people who don't want to fix the system, the establishment, goes, shh, right, because they love the status quo. So Rosario Dawson there made a huge difference. Now, today, or I should say yesterday, Mediaite explains that Vermont-based ice cream moguls Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield joined the list after attending the event with, and this is important, with employees and board members. Okay. All right. Now we went from the usual suspects to stars to business people. When board members of a company start getting arrested, whoa, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. Everybody's sick of the corruption. Now, look, Ben Cohen is definitely progressive. There's no question about that. He supports Bernie Sanders. He's wanted to get money out of politics for a long time. Both Ben and Jerry have had their heart in the right place forever. But for them to bring down their employees and their board members to get arrested, that is momentous. So this Democracy Spring is super real. So this was the first salvo. There will be others. Civil disobedience has begun, and we're not at the end of it. We're at the beginning of it. I want to give you a quote from benandjerry.com here. It all comes down to a simple idea, they explain, that we believe in wholeheartedly. If you care about something, you have to be willing to risk it all, your reputation, your values, your business, for the greater good. Well, I couldn't agree more with that. And so now we've got everybody's attention. I want to show you a couple of heartwarming parts of the Democracy Spring protest, too. So, you know, some of you might have seen protesters and you've seen some chants, etc. If you're following it on live stream on our Facebook page, facebook.com/theyoungturks, well, you've seen that actually there's a great number of people, very interesting people. Veterans are there, able, disabled, black, white, and the list goes on and on. You know, homemakers, business people, and that list is only going to get bigger next time. But I want to show you just a couple of quick clips here to give you a sense of it if you weren't there. Here, watch.
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we will win.
Who doesn't love that kid? Okay, see, that's a heartwarming moment. That's what democracy looks like. So that's one of the chants, and it's absolutely true. This is what democracy looks like. Now, we actually caught up, or our reporters did, with the kid that you just saw and his mom. Let's watch that.
When I started watching the Young Turks on current TV, I couldn't believe what they were saying. It was exactly what I was thinking about our political problems. I'm just really glad to be here. It's an absolute honor to be here, and it's an extreme honor to be able to be a part of the Young Turks. And this protest is bringing in tons of people from D.C. all the way to California, and it's just been absolutely wonderful. And also Cenk, I love you. Get that on
on the television and respond to it right now. Next episode.
I'll make sure he gets it, brother.
And here we are in the next episode. Again, who doesn't love that kid? Maybe he's been watching a little too much Young Turks. All right, now get that on air, okay, and respond to it. Go. Now that's a true Young Turk right there. And as I watched them, and Americans from all walks of life, and I literally walked with them, and I got arrested with them. And as you see it, it's not only heartwarming, it's not only encouraging, and fills you with hope that we are going to fix the system, that people are actually tired of the corruption. And actually, you know, the story that I did yesterday, now only 4% of Americans trust Congress. Isn't that amazing? 4%. Only 6% trust the mainstream media. And so the revolution is afoot. It's right here. And it's not just the usual suspects who are mad about it. It's the whole country. And they're both mad and joyous in their protests. And we're all ready to get together, fight back, and get free and fair elections. That's our birthright as Americans. So come join them. We'll, of course, tell you the next time one of these events happens. And I love it. And as I look at that, you know, I believe that we will win. But before I leave you, one last tweet, because it was my favorite tweet in a long, long time. Matt writes in about all the people getting arrested, and a lot of them were in Young Turks T-shirts, and including Rosario, but many, many others. And I love that as the guys in the TYT T-shirts were being arrested on the first day on Monday when I was there, everybody would applaud and chant, and it was fantastic. It's real Americans, real patriots exercising their constitutional rights. Anyway, Matt writes in, Cenk, nobody gets arrested in an MSNBC T-shirt. Oh, that's so devastatingly true. But you know what? MSNBC would look at that and go, of course not. Who would want to be arrested trying to change the system? Ruffians. We wouldn't want it. Oh, that'd be so embarrassing if somebody got arrested wearing an MSNBC T-shirt. No. If you get arrested for civil disobedience wearing a TYT shirt, we love you for it. That's the whole point. The whole point of this is to change the system. The system isn't working for the average American anymore. Whether you want to join Wolfpack, wolf-pack.com. That is a direct way of getting an amendment to publicly finance elections so that our politicians are not corrupted by the private donations and the private donors that they work for. Great. You want to do it through Democracy Spring? You want to do it through any way that you want to fight forward? Just make sure you fight, because we got to get our democracy back. I believe that we will win.